Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Ireland. So we're still involved in this great war against, mostly just against the UK, and also China has marched some troops presumably all the way across Russia, so they're giving Germany something to do on the continent here. But what we're mainly looking at the moment is this still ongoing huge battle over here, which we are probably doing pretty well in. We're almost certain to win it, I think. We have the +3 from gas attack, and we have the gas defense tech, so they don't have the +3 from that. But we also have a -1 from a river crossing, and our leader is one less than they are, so really it just sort of cancels that out and adds a little bit extra. Either way, we're probably going to win eventually, though who knows how long it will take. Let's unpause and see. Okay, so we're winning some occupations down here in Africa, which is fine. Probably don't need to pay too much attention down there anymore. Okay. And we took that province back. So have some lands down, or armies down here taking the Portuguese lands. They'll presumably go into the British lands too. We haven't quite sieged all of the British lands over here, but it shouldn't take too much longer. Netherlands have rebels, but nothing much we can do about that. Oh, and China is also coming down here into the Ottomans, which hopefully they can deal with themselves, because I'm not going to be helping. We have a new upper house. And they're down here now. Let's break off this occupation and go and fight that army. Though why one of these other armies that our allies have down here wouldn't take care of it, I don't know. Okay, and we won that battle. How many battles have we won elsewhere during the course of this one incredibly long battle up here in Donegal? Oh, so the US has annexed the Kingdom of California. Okay. See you later, California. It was nice while you existed. So I guess this isn't going to end until we've slowly chewed through all remaining 100k or so of their troops. It's also kind of a shame that we're already at the full 50 war score from battles, so not much we'll actually get out of this battle, but once we are able to start taking back our land here, that will hopefully make a good difference to the war score. Killing 10 times their number now, that's pretty good. France allied with Austria-Hungary, which won't save them if we should decide to go to war with them again. Which is definitely a thing that could happen. Unfortunately, I don't think we're, oh, that's nice, firepower versus mobility. I don't think we're going to be able to actually cross into mainland UK with this army, because they have the strait blockaded and our fleet is probably in no condition to actually fight them. We have 13 heavies, 5 light ships versus there's a 21-14 in there, which by itself would be too much for our fleet to handle. So unless they move this away for something, we're kind of stuck not being able to occupy any of their lands. Let's see. Humiliate Denmark. Come on, Catalonia. Why do you hate Denmark? That's a stupid war goal. Let's see if they would... Okay, they still wouldn't accept even this 32, so the 40 whatever for liberating Scotland doesn't look likely. They wouldn't even accept 9 war score Humiliate Denmark, which is pretty unfortunate. It seems like at that rate the chances of us actually being able to liberate Scotland are pretty low. And we are completely bankrupt now, which is bad. We're rolling badly too. And that's better, 4 to their 0. 0 to their 2 is not good. The Dutch Navy up here, maybe if... Oh look, the Dutch and the Ottomans are actually invading the mainland UK. That is great. That could actually swing things decisively in our favor and even get us maybe the war goal that we want. Assuming they don't have too many troops left on the mainland, which I can't imagine they do. Most of them, I think, were over here. So, down to 46k. 44. This is going to take quite a long time. Looks like bad naval battle for Netherlands there. Okay, extra artillery stuff, which will help the 500 artillery that we still have left in this battle. I'm not sure if they were entirely infantry at the start of this battle or not, or whether they had cavalry and artillery that we just killed. Probably they were mostly, if not entirely, mobilized troops. Alright, almost over now. I think this may be even longer than the previous battle we fought in the last time, I think it was, that we were at war with Britain, where they kept sending troops across the strait. This one has lasted all of the previous episode and almost half of this one so far. But it's almost over. Down to 9,000. Fascist soup kitchens. Sure. They can be fascist. And we won 35 war score from that battle. We killed 243,000, lost 117,000. So pretty decent ratio there, though we also lost a lot of troops, and we apparently eradicated the entire stack, which is pretty great. So let's get our armies spread out and start taking back this land. We won't be able to siege it back very quickly, I think, because of the lack of cavalry here, but doesn't really matter. Okay, more artillery stuff, more artillery stuff, more artillery stuff, excellent. Let's get more tech. Sure, admin efficiency is fine. Okay, so we're up to 73%. Oh, Catalonia also wants to free Iceland, which is interesting. So they would accept the Great War capitulation. They would accept 9 war score, humiliate Denmark. They would accept 10 war score, free Iceland. They would accept 19. But they would not accept 32. So that's good information. We're at 73, so I'm kind of skeptical whether there'll be enough war score left to get that we'll be able to liberate Scotland, but I suppose we can try. Sieging back these provinces will certainly help. They have rebels now too. Fascist rebels, I think. Okay, we have that back. So it's actually going pretty quickly here. You head down to Cork. You head down to Waterford. And you can head to Wexford. So we're at 76%. Let's see what it goes to once we get this land back. And also once more of the British land is sieged over here, of course. It seems like they just had their entire army come over here to try and carpet siege us, and then just fed them all into that one huge battle. Definitely poor planning on their part. Okay, 79%. That's with all our land siege back. Let's see what kind of peace they would accept. They still wouldn't accept the 32% war goal here. So, I suppose we just let these armies keep sieging, get the war score up, and see if we have any chance of getting a liberated Scotland out of this. Though I'm really not too optimistic about it. It would be really nice though. We've actually moved down to 4th place. The USA has gone above us in great power rankings. But beating the UK in this war would help us out, certainly. Actually quite far ahead of us. I imagine losing a lot of ships, as we did, has been pretty costly to our military score. Let's see. Old age security? Sure. Let's actually lower our naval spending, since we're probably not going to be fighting any more naval battles. Probably not even going to take my ships out of port for the rest of this war. It's just a shame we can't actually get our troops over here to help. Looks like they're just going to keep this fleet parked here. Unless we can get across the Straits of Dover now? No, I guess we can't. We do have military access from France. So we're at 82. So they would accept a peace offer value of 33, not 43. I think we could actually do it. Just have to allow the Dutch and the Ottomans to siege more of their land, and I think we'll get there. Of course, we're not going to be able to give anyone else their war goals, but that's fine. They don't need their war goals. I need my war goals. I'm the important one here. Look at all these German troops that could be helping out. If only they could get across the sea. Such a shame. Okay, administrative efficiency at 85%. They're still mobilizing troops, it looks like. Actually, that's cavalry, so that's not mobilized. Maybe I should demobilize my troops. Even if this navy moves, getting my army across the strait won't actually really accomplish anything. So yeah, maybe I should just do that. Might help our economy a little bit. You have this 51 stack over here. Just in case. Still not making any money, of course. We have discovered the tankette, which sounds adorable. Whatever it is. I'll probably look it up on Wikipedia later. People have been adding all kinds of war goals. Humiliate Belgium. What are you doing, Catalonia? Adding all these ridiculous war goals. Humiliating Belgium, indeed. I mean, Denmark was one thing, but come on. Sure, let's go up to speed 4. Because we're not actually doing anything except waiting on all of these sieges to happen. Fascist newspaper. Okay, so let's let the poor strata become more fascist. Okay, up to 91. Let's see what they would settle for now. Let's see. So they would take 32. They would take 44. They wouldn't take 53. I think we're very close to being able to do it. It's somewhere between 43 and 52, and I think releasing Scotland was 47. Okay, so now that I'm pretty confident we can do it, I will go ahead and add that war goal. Costs us 3.6 infamy, does not put us over the limit. Oh, it costs 52 war score. Do I think we can get to 52? Probably. I'm just going to add it. So, we have to wait, of course, before we can send a diplomat again. Let's go to low pensions there, why not? And we are just out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time where hopefully we will be able to end this war, and if we're very lucky, we will see an independent Scotland.